Today we're going to talk about adding integers using something called zero pairs. So when I add some integers, let's say -3 plus 2, I can represent that with a drawing. My drawing could look like negatives, 3 of them, and 2 positives. I can also use something called integer chips, or you might see the drawings look like this. The red side is typically the negatives, and the yellow side is positives. So what do I get when I add 3 negatives and 2 positives? Well, how I can figure it out is using something called zero pairs. Let's think about this. If I have $1, that's a positive dollar, and then I take away $1, a negative dollar, how much money do I have? Well, 1 positive and 1 negative combine together, when you add them up, to make 0. This is called a zero pair, a positive and a negative combined. So I'm going to make 0 pairs with what I have here. Well, this positive and this negative, they make a 0 pair, so I can take them away. This positive and this negative, they make a 0 pair, so I can take them away. What do I have left? I have 1 negative left. So 3 negatives and 2 positives added together have a sum of -1. Now we can also do this on a number line. If you have starting at 0, you start going to 3 negative, 1, 2, 3, and then you go 2 in the positive direction, 1, 2, you end up at -1. But today we're going to focus on modeling it with integer chips and with zero pairs. Let's try another one. Let's try 5 plus -1. So the 5 doesn't need to have a positive sign for us to know that it is positive. So I would draw or use 5 positive integer chips. Maybe you're drawing 5 plus signs or 5 circles with plus signs in them, or maybe you have 2 different colored markers. And I'm going to add in 1 negative. So you're going to be asked questions like, how many zero pairs can you make? Well, if I have a positive and a negative, that's 1 zero pair, they leave. That's 0, I don't need it in my problem. That's 1 zero pair I've made. So I would say that this is 1 zero pair, and my sum is +4. Not so bad, right? Let's do one more example. If I have -9 plus -2. Well, here are 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 negatives, plus 2 more, not positives, negatives. Can I make any zero pairs there? Nope, there are no pairs of a negative and a positive. So my final sum is just these 9 negatives plus 2 more negatives, that equals 11 negatives. And that's how I can add integers using integer chips and drawings and using zero pairs.